A budget-friendlier adventure tourer with bells and whistles that might get the attention of the bigger brands. The 2022 CFMOTO 800MT. At its heart, a 799cc liquid-cooled twin-cylinder engine producing 95 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 77 Nm of torque at 7,500 RPM. Electronically controlled by a ride-by-wire system and comes with a built-in bi-directional quick shifter. Fueling is by an EFI and its 19-litre fuel tank gives the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT a real-world range of 444.6 kilometers according to our tests, with mixed and some aggressive riding, which translates to 23.4 kilometers per litre. Your mileage may vary. Riders are greeted by a full-colour 7-inch TFT screen with Bluetooth connectivity and integrates a host of functions. 2 riding modes, Sport and Rain. A built-in TPMS or tyre pressure monitoring system. Heated grips, heated rider seat. Then pillion how? The 2022 CFMOTO 800MT even has not 1, not 2, but 3 charging ports, 2 USBs and 1 12V. She even comes with cruise control as standard. The 2022 CFMOTO 800MT rolls along a 19-inch tubeless spoke front rim wrapped by a Maxxis tubeless tyre, and similarly, a 17-inch tubeless spoke rear rim also wrapped by a Maxxis tubeless tyre. Power delivery is assisted by a non-adjustable traction control. Braking is taken care of by dual 320mm rotors and dual 4-piston, radially mounted J1 calipers in the front. In the rear, a single 260mm rotor and a 2-piston J1 caliper. The brakes are assisted by a 2-channel ABS as well as cornering ABS. Keeping the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT planted are a fully adjustable upside-down KYB fork, tamed by an installed as-standard steering damper, and a semi-adjustable rear monoshock with no remote preload adjustability. I know, right? The 2022 CFMOTO 800MT also comes with a full LED lighting package as standard, with a little extra. An LED headlight, an LED tail light, auto-cancelling LED signal lights, and built-in LED auxiliary lights. Regular servicing is every 15,000 kilometers with 2.8 litres of engine oil with an oil filter replacement, and a valve clearance inspection every 30,000 kilometers. Amos is 1.84 meters tall with a seat height of 825mm and a curb weight of 231 kilos. Let us show you how he looks on the bike. He's got an upright, relaxed posture. With Mark coming in as a pillion, he felt that there was enough space and the pillion seat very comfortable. At a combined weight of 170 kilos, the semi-adjustable mono rear shocks held up. Very okay. With a height of 1.57 meters, Delilah, our guest from 333's Motorcyclist Telegram group, wants to show you how she looks on the bike. Thank you, Delilah. The turning radius of the bike is average for its class. In our opinion, at a starting machine price of 28,000 Singapore dollars without COE, as you see it, the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT comes packed with a lot, more than any other machine in this price range. But we kept asking, why no remote preload adjustment on the rear shock? Like macam you buy nasi lemak, then no ikan bilis. This being an adventure tourer, an adventure rider naturally wants fast preload adjustability for changing weights and road conditions. However, the shocks perform very well, soaking up bumps effortlessly. Handling on the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT was also very good. The feel was tight and the machine well balanced. The brakes didn't disappoint either. Feedback was good and the feel bitey. From all the bikes we reviewed, it looks like J1 brakes are really something. No surprises why Brembo bought them over. Brembo. Since we are talking about good things, head on to our merchant stores to get yourself a 333 head bar. All is good so far, but we all felt that something was missing. The 2022 CFMOTO 800MT lacked something. Made us sit and think for a while. She lacked finesse and that few extra percentage points to take her to 100. For example, she will change gears without fuss, but it felt unpolished. The quick shifter was so sensitive that the gears dropped the moment we touched the shifter. Twist the throttle, she will go. But not as refined. Like most nasi lemak places lah, got sambal, got omelette, got ikan bilis, got otah some more, everything okay. But the chicken wing not so happening, you know lah. We have heard that the factory is very hungry for feedback to improve every aspect of the machines they produce. Very rare these days, so that's no doubt an awesome point for CFMOTO. We noticed that the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT liked to be ridden hard. She was somewhat edgy in the low revs, feeling like she wanted to open up, and open up she did, in the mid to high revs. We would have preferred if adjustments of the stock windshield was a one-handed operation. We would also appreciate it if the TFT system got a user interface overhaul. As it stands, we didn't like the amount of button presses to get where we want to go. Riding mode changes were also not something you can do on the fly. We noticed some heat at stop-go city and highway riding, but the heat dissipated quickly on the move. Still okay. Exhaust notes were generally alright. Let's have a listen. One thing we also like is the range of accessories CFMOTO has for sale. From optional parts, like the 3 boxes for the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT for an extra 1,200 Singapore dollars, replacement crash bars, to riding gear and apparel. Overall, the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT is generally a pretty decent bike, especially at the price point. Of course, you are going to notice certain measures to reduce costs, like the stickers decals, not so happening plastics, but price point. Newer riders might want to take it easy. It's an 800cc machine after all. More experienced riders may find that she's lacking a little, but not a deal killer in our books. As for having it as a side bike, we found it to be a little too much bike. We received the 2022 CFMOTO 800MT from CFMOTO Singapore But as with all our reviews, they do not have control over our content, allowing us to bring you through an unbiased opinions. With that, I'm Winston and see you on the road.